How's
So
it going, guys?
I really appreciate the older women in the stream with dry skin. Thank you. We will tailor this stream specifically for 40 to 50-year-old women with bad skin.
Thanks, mommies.
For people just joining this stream, it's a joke that somebody made in chat like 5 minutes ago. And if you did not see that, this looks very strange. Hi, how you guys doing? We're Bard City. We're a band that sings about Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. Due to PAX Unplugged, which was a ton of fun, we have shifted gears to Fiasco because I was at the Bully Pulpit Games booth at PAX Unplugged, bought a bunch of stuff. Fiasco is my favorite game. We could play my favorite game. I can subject these people to a brand new game for those of you who haven't played it. Let's just go around real quick. Franciel, Eva, you've played it, correct?
We've played it once before. It was a little while ago.
A long time ago.
So for Addie and Onion, this is your first time, correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
I have yet to play this game, and I am excited.
Anxious is just the word to describe nervous and excitement. Just kind of, but
Yeah.
There's a word for that.
There's only one. There's already a word for it. Fiasco is a game basically built around capers, and it almost guarantees that everything goes wrong. It is a GM-less, a collaborative storytelling RPG that doesn't require any real dice rolls. You establish brand new characters at the very start through a series of tables and series of picking die. The first thing you're supposed to do is take 20 die if you've got 5 players and roll them and then divide them up by their number. So you guys can probably see on the screen right now that I've got it split up by 3 1s, 1 2, 2 3s, 5 4s, 5 5s, 4 6. As we build up those relationships, those numbers get consumed. And I'm realizing that this really is hard to explain. It's much easier just to do it. The important part is that we have established relationships, we build characters on the fly, and then everything goes to real fast. That's why it's my favorite game. I love it so much. Halfway through is something called the tilt. So any kind of machination that we have in place usually goes horribly awry. And then we see what happens to our characters when we make it to the very end. Basically, at the end of it, if your character ends up in the same place they were at the beginning, they have won. Typically, you are either in jail, in a hospital, or dead. And that's what's great about this. So today, we are playing the Fiasco playset Break a Leg, which takes place in a theater company. So we are going to be either producers, directors, scriptwriters, crew members, or thespians of some variety. And we are going to find out what that variety is right now. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
Sounds
No.
good to me.
Fantastic. If you guys don't mind, I would love to kick this off by establishing the first relationship. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to pick family, and it's going to be between Addie and Franciel.
ooh,
Ooh.
By the way, you do not need to pick what your relationship is. You can pick what other people's are. Onion, you have a choice to either establish a broader category for another relationship or drill down on theirs.
Gotcha.
And right now, all 6 numbers are available.
I am going to pick the broader category of romance for Varric and Franciel.
Ooh. See, we are already getting the drama. This is fantastic.
That got aside exactly as quickly as I thought it would.
To be clear, if I was next to Franciel, I would have chosen that for he and I. Myself.
That was missed opportunity.
Yeah.
All right, Aoife, you're up.
The one that got away.
Immediately.
I would like to drill down on the relationship between Addie and Franciel. They are currently family, that they are not so current spouses.
oh,
Drama.
It's gonna be messy.
Not so current spouses. This is already getting horrible.
Thanksgiving is going to be awkward.
Now, Addie, you're up.
let's do work relationship for Onion and Aoife.
Oh yeah.
So number 2.
So we'll do work. Franciel, you are up.
I think Onion and Varric should have a community relationship.
Well, there we go.
Okay.
Also romance.
It's very pleasant. We don't have a relationship between Aoife and Addie, correct?
No, not yet.
You're going to have a history.
Well, since I chose a romance for Franciel and Varric, I'll let somebody else drill that down a bit further. I think I'm going to develop our relationship a bit further, Varric. Yep. Nope.
Ooh.
Franciel, I was thinking the same thing. I chose not to, but don't worry. We'll get one later.
Oh, there's plenty of time for it.
Proud of you, Onion.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah, you know what? You got a good boy point.
Yeah, take $1 out of the jar.
I'm gonna trade that good boy point for one use of the fart gun.
No, that's where you need the gun.
Another
Worth like 8 good points. All right,
We just-
focus.
I'm gonna choose.
Here, boy, come on.
I'm gonna choose alcoholic and sponsor.
All right, Aoife, you're up.
Fair warning: the one is also the broad category of needs to get laid. Anybody wants to use that, we should save that one.
I'm going to say it's just a crutch, nothing serious, in quotation marks.
So is the understanding that it is actually serious and not just a crush?
At least on somebody's side.
Addie.
Ooh, that could be pretty funny. So I want to dive more into the work relationship between Aoife and Onion, and they are both co-producers. I would love to see their minds produce a show together.
I've always wanted to be a producer.
I want to be a producer. Then Franciel, wrap this up. There's only
Okay.
one thing left to do.
Aoife and Addie, your history is you'll remember me when I'm famous, bitches.
Need, mainly because I know Onion's going to use the last one to get laid. That's a guarantee to happen. So I could either
Maybe, you don't know.
I could either choose that and take the joy away from him, or I can choose something else. Yeah, Onion, what are you going to do?
Do I do what everyone expects me to do? Or do I shock them all?
You could shock us all by zigging and going right back to what you were going to do. Because if you're pontificating about it, it means you want to be unexpected. And so you would choose something else. But if you know that that's the unexpected choice, you know that's actually expected. So you just go right back to it. You know,
But that's what you just think I would do. So
never
you-
get into a game of wits with a Sicilian when death is on the line.
I am going to choose number 6 minus 5, which is to say 1
There,
to get laid.
there we go.
Got him.
Twist of the century. Top 10 anime betrayals. Aoife, you're going to drill down into to get out or to get laid. Really drill.
Oh, really?
Yes,
gonna
you
do
could
it.
drill down into getting laid.
I'm going to drill down into to get laid to get the part.
Ah, perfect. So I'm gonna go into.
You only have one option. You have to drill into to get out.
Oh, perfect. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get out,
Perfect.
and I want to use 3 of this terrible town, pop punk style, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Get out of this terrible town named Bard City.
There's no
You guess what?
escaping.
Actually, Twist, you want to set it in Bard City?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Sweet.
was.
There's
It's
nothing
gonna be-
saying there's literally nothing saying this can't be a fantasy setting.
Addie, I got my best friend in the front seat, pizza in the back.
Pair of khaki shorts and stickers for my Mac.
We're on to object. Franciel, you are up.
Yeah, Franciel, you're an object.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, no. It's location.
You know,
Let's do number
yeah.
5 at Michelle's Tavern. Feels
Hey,
appropriate.
how many taverns in Bard City? Literally endless, as in
Mhm.
the Fae control about half of them, and you'll never leave. I'm going to do a place to crash. Onion.
Let's go with number 5 in Michelle's Tavern. Holy shit, there's more tequila back here.
Aoife.
I'm going to go with 4, which is 4 bedrooms, 7 people. No problem.
We've
Four
crammed far
bedrooms.
more and far less.
Yeah, what have we done?
You know what I said.
I've definitely shoved 10 people into a one king size hotel room for a convention before.
I'm sorry, where did you shove 10
Is that-
people?
That's
Is that what you
showbiz,
referred
baby.
to? Yeah, that's
Showbiz, baby. That's her, baby.
That's her.
All right,
baby.
Also, I just want to point out that
Put a little
Aoife
must on it.
was the first one to respond to Franciel saying we've shoved more things in less places
Mhm.
Don't
or
worry
more
about it.
places.
Don't perceive
She
me.
knows what he's. Yeah,
Don't
she know what she
perceive
said.
Cannot actually pick anything other than someone else's Tony Award
Yeah, it's just 6 and 6.
because we only have 6 and 6 left. That's her, baby.
Sir, baby.
From here on out, here is how the game continues. When it is your turn to be the star of the show, you get to pick one of 2 options. You can either establish the scene or you can resolve the scene. We need to figure out who the hell we are now. So look at all the relationships we have. Look at all the objects, the needs, and all that stuff. Who are we? And this is a collaborative thing. This is not taking turns at this point.
I would like to say that I think between Varric and I, it's very obvious who's the alcoholic and who is the sponsor.
Yes.
He's got root beer right now.
It's true.
Guilty.
Now understand that it's not Varric. We're building out brand new.
That's right.
characters.
That's right. That's right. But also Varric is drinking a type of beer right this minute.
Right. But I could
You have a
easily see
problem.
a show producer being an alcoholic.
That's true.
If you're an alcoholic and sponsor, both of you are alcoholics. to be clear. Like, unless there's some other organization
Oh
other
yeah,
than
you know what
AA.
Eva, that's a great point.
So I could be an established businessman in Bard City who is putting in gold to support the arts.
The point is that one of us is a newly admitted alcoholic and the other one has been in the program for a while.
Is that what we're talking
Kind
about?
of what kind of sponsor did you think?
Like a sponsor of the theater, like they get to slap their
You
business
get
name on it.
poster.
Yeah.
I am not so familiar with Alcoholics Anonymous, apparently.
That should be something that happens in Bard City, though.
You don't
I
get paired up if you go to Alcoholics Anonymous in Bard City. You don't get paired up with another, working alcoholic to be your sponsor. Somebody's just you just find a rich dude
You
to
get sponsored
give
by
you money.
Pepsi.
Yeah,
This is sponsored by Jiffy Lube.
yeah.
It's sponsored by
Varric is
Busch
actually
Light.
sponsoring my alcoholism, not sponsoring me and Alcoholics Anonymous. He's
I
giving me
think
money to buy more alcohol.
that's really fucking messy. I like it quite a bit. Can we go
Mhm.
with that, guys?
Absolutely.
All right,
Sure,
so
I'm totally fine with that.
Onion is an alcoholic. Aoife might also be an alcoholic because you guys are producers, and everyone knows that working with actors 24/7 will drive anybody to drink.
I'm not addressing the
Mhm.
issue, though, nor am I sponsored.
Uh,
Sponsor me, Busch Light.
Yeah.
Howard.
you're working
I
on
lo-
it. You're trying to get that sponsorship.
Like out of
Okay.
all the light beers.
Yeah,
So
I propose an adjustment to the alcoholic and sponsor relationship. Varick works for an alcohol company, for one of the breweries in Bard City. It's like how competitive eaters often get sponsored by food companies. It's the same thing.
I'm gonna be Powell Lernia. I'm a brewer.
Mm.
And Onion, I am sponsoring the Onion's habit, but also his theater. So it's the Lornia Arena. Franciel, who are you?
I am
And
Butch
how are we
Massady,
smooching? Butch Massady.
a big boy. I mean, so Addie and I are not so current spouses. I was
Yes.
thinking I had a crush, nothing serious, on you, just kind of looking for a rebound.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. I could maybe be a little bit more serious about it.
Oh, well, I don't know if I'm ready for something totally serious.
Who is your ex-wife or ex-husband or ex someone in between?
I have a name to go off of your name.
What is
Aw.
So, Butch Massady, and I'm the punch drunk kid.
Are you a kid?
That's just my name.
Yeah, make sure you put 2 D's in there.
Good.
One of them is
Like,
Francis.
yeah, PD kid for short.
Aoife, who are you?
I am gonna play Bifa, who is
I like that.
who's a washed up producer, still trying to make it. I'm going to be riding on Onion's coattails, and I will be famous someday. You'll remember me when I'm famous, bitches. Things are not going well for me already.
All right,
Yeah.
Onion, who are you?
My alcoholism makes me well known in the community, which is why the theater that I opened with Bifa is doing as well as it is. And of course, that's relative. The only producer name that I can come up with is executive producer Dick Wolf. First name executive, middle name producer, last name Dick Wolf, all one word.
Okay.
Bum, bum. Yeah, yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you. Just one F.
No, everyone gets an extra.
Oh, thank you.
Can we all
Oh,
just get
so
extra
generous.
Ds?
For free?
With everyone established, here is how the cycle of the game actually works. When it comes to be your turn, you have one choice to make. Do you want to establish the scene or do you want to resolve the scene? If you establish the scene, you get to pick who you're talking to and why you're talking to them. If you say you want to resolve the scene, you pick a die. A white die means you get a good ending. A red die means you get a bad ending. And all of those get collected and you hold on to them throughout the game. For example, I could say, hey, I want to talk with PD Kid. And then me and Addie are talking at Michelle's Tavern. From there, we'll act out like what we're talking about. And then about a couple minutes in, wait until there's like a sort of natural break where everyone else kind of collectively agrees whether I should have a good or a bad ending. So for example, if I'm like, hey, PD Kid, do you want to come buy my beer? And PD Kid goes, no, your beer sucks and I hate you. And actually, I'm going to stab you. That would be a bad ending for me. So you guys give me a red one and I hold on to that. And if PD Kid's like, no, I'm going to buy all your beer and I'm going to stab that guy over there you don't like. That's a good ending for me. And PD Kid's very stabby in this scenario. let's go ahead and we're gonna have Butch Massady. Do you want to
Butch.
establish a scene or do you want to resolve one?
I'll establish a scene. I'll establish a scene with you. We're at Michelle's Tavern, of course. And holy shit, there's more tequila back here. I found these 2 shots, and I don't really want to drink both. Do you want to have one of these shots of tequila?
All right, yeah. So I'm sitting. I was at the tavern. I saw Butch there, and we were chilling, hanging out, and I was trying to play it cool, and I am not playing it cool. But I'm like, oh hey there, Butch. Yeah, I'll take another shot with you.
Okay, well, yeah,
Uh, uh,
cheers. Bottoms up. Here's to a fun night. Let's relax a little bit. We've been working really hard on the play.
Yeah, no, it's a real good play. But just shots. Yeah, that's what we need. I'm gonna go behind the bar and just sort of grab the bottle when no one's looking. So I would say that because the Lornia beer is readily on tap here, I don't touch it because it's swill. It's maybe rich, but it's like Bud Light.
Well, there
It's
goes our
Utica
Bud
Club.
Light sponsorship.
It's Utica Club, guys. It's Utica Club. It's dog shit. There goes our Utica Club sponsorship.
Oh
just-
no,
Burning
not
bridges.
the Utica Club sponsorship.
At least we still have Steel Reserve.
We'll just piss all the people from upstate New York. Sorry, they were getting pretty trashed.
Yeah. Hey, you haven't seen PD Kid around here, have you? That bitch.
Oh, no, I just saw him yesterday, I'll be honest. But you know what? But yeah, he's a bitch. He's
He's
bitch.
such a bet.
Yes, absolutely. Like I just can't. You don't like him, right, anymore?
Yeah, we don't talk anymore.
Yeah, I can't stand him. I think that PD Kid really, you deserved better.
He taped over all my VHSs of
Bard City. It's gotta be fantasy. Take the landing, bro.
Smallville.
Fantasy friends. Fantasy Smallville. Yeah, I can't believe that they would do that. Unreal. I would never do something like that.
Yeah, you seem like a really good guy.
Yeah, I am.
So
I was
what
trying to
do
go for a
you-
Dundalk accent, and I'm just not landing it.
Hey, you tried your best.
You started off with something completely different, and then the minute you started shit talking PD Kid, Dundalk accent came out, and I think that's appropriate.
It
Yeah,
feels
all
right.
right, cool. All right, I'm going to try to stick with the Dundalk accent as much as I can.
Yeah, just be like, go birds. Yeah, go
Go Birds.
Ravens. Get down to Ocean
Uh,
Hine.
Go down the ocean.
Piss me off, asshole.
Yeah, I'm
something
going to
like
find
that.
PD Kid. I'm going to put him in a fucking ambulance.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I think you deserve way better. I think you, but then understanding that, like, maybe you should have when are you gonna get back on the game?
You know, I mean, it was just so recent, and I'm still caught up about my Smallville VHSs, but it does get pretty lonely sometimes.
Well, why don't you come down to the theater after the show tomorrow?
Yeah.
We can drink some more tequila. I'm
Okay,
sure.
little after show party.
Yeah, you'll come to my apartment. I share it with 6 other people, but it's fine.
Okay, yeah, that sounds
Okay.
fun.
Would you guys say that was a good or a bad ending for him? It depends on how cool you think I am.
let's see. What do you think, chat?
Yeah, actually, we can ask the chat. That actually makes a lot more sense. We're playing on Twitch. We can ask strangers.
Yeah.
Is that a good ending or a bad ending? Because, like, going on a date with Powell Lornia could be a bad ending if you think Powell is a jerk.
Is he rich?
I mean, I just think all the shit talking about PD Kid would make it a bad ending. Just, that's what happens when you talk shit.
I think it's a good ending.
I think so too.
So,
I think it
Francia,
falls into a good ending.
I am just going to go ahead and say I want a bad ending. I will take this red die. So that is mine now. And everyone else gets to pick what's happening to me. Where am I going?
You're at your place to crash with 6 other people. You're trying to get it cleaned up before Butch Massady comes over, but they just had a huge party and the place is an absolute mess. They accidentally started a small fire in the kitchen. Somebody vomited on the floor in like every single room. It's all on the carpet. Somebody waffle stomped in the shower.
Butch Massidy's coming over, and I like we're walking into the apartment together, and the place is a wreck.
Oh, that's
I
a
think
good
you're
question.
scrambling while Butch Massady went back to his place to freshen up before coming over.
Who am I working in this scene with then? Who lives with me?
Definitely not PD Kid. Or that would be kind of funny too, actually.
Given the alcoholic and sponsor relationship we have, I think it's completely appropriate that we would also live together.
I come home, and Dick Wolf is literally passed out on the couch,
I am
and they're like,
completely sloshed.
Bard City
So,
SVU on TV. It's not good.
I like just try to shake Dick Wolf awake, and I'm like, "Executive EP, you got what are you doing, man? We can't linger too long on any particular scenes, or else we'll be here all night. So we could
I don't
also
know,
just
man,
end it.
I just want to stay here. All right, so you've shaken me awake. Oh man. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. We started drinking and then we just kept drinking.
What were you drinking?
Drinks, I think.
I look around and I see beer cans that are not Lornia. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I sponsor you to drink a particular style of beer and you're cheating on me?
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't bring the stuff. I'm
Oh, so
holding
you
it
just-
for a friend.
You're just bringing this to our apartment.
Well, I
Just
mean,
bringing these floozies coming. Who is this? Like, and I pull up a can and I'm just like, Greta Light? What the hell is this? Yeah. And then like,
it was
Paladin Pilsner? What? My biggest
I
competitors?
just trying stuff.
Do you know what happens if somebody takes a portrait of you and you are holding someone else's beer?
I mean, I didn't hold many cans for very long because we were shotgunning. So the cans were out of my hands pretty quick is the word I was looking for.
Listen, I'm having people over. I'm having very important business relationships over, and I just can't have these people seeing these other products lying around.
Why did you hesitate when you said business relationships?
No, I didn't.
Why'd you just hesitate? The answer to that question.
Well, listen, here's the deal. Clean up all these cans, get them all fixed up, or else I will
Yeah, I'll do it.
significantly reduce the compensation that I provide in our business relationship.
I'll do it after this nap, and I go to lay back down on the couch.
And I think that is the bad ending for me because I have to go and scoop up as much of this as possible before
There's a lot of
Mhm.
vomit
Butch
on the
Matt.
floor.
EP Dickwolf.
I'm gonna establish a scene with my co-producer Bifa
Okay.
at Michelle's Tavern,
There we go. What are you guys talking about?
our upcoming show that we still need to do a lot of work for.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Tom Welling on the phone, Fantasy Tom Welling on the phone, but he's consumed with the task of finding his lost Tony for his efforts on Smallville. So we're gonna have to come up with a solution real quick. I don't know, man. You got any leads?
I take a swig of the bottle I'm drinking from. Some undisclosed, unbranded bottle of whiskey. I feel like I saw one of those things. They're like what do you call those things? Statues.
Yeah,
They're like the statue of Mayor Franciel, but like smaller, right? And usually made of
Mhm.
gold or colored or something like that.
I'll take the bottle that you were drinking from, wipe the top off, take a long drink, and then say they're about this size.
Just so you know,
yeah.
you are thinking of an Oscar.
Beef
Yeah,
doesn't know
Tony
what
Award.
Tony looks like.
Tony Award looks like Tony Tortellini.
It's a
Okay,
fantasy
fine.
Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fantasy Tony.
Eric,
Yeah, Tony Tortellini. Hey, how you
All right,
doing?
I will establish right now that there is a rule similar to Cat City where any proper noun can be totally existing canon as long as you put fantasy in front of it.
Good,
Like if
'cause
you
I've
wanted to be
already-
like
Yeah, right. It's a good
Right.
bit.
Fantasy
So if
Tom
you want-
Welling is already in this bit. so-
in Bard City, the Tonys and the Oscars
Are flipped.
switch.
I thought they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
The off-Broadway production of Smallville, which was
Yes.
not
Okay,
released to
so
VHS.
Anyway, back
Entirely
yes,
separate.
I definitely saw one of those. It was at my what do you call that place? Apartment or house thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was actually somebody in my house was using it as a paperweight.
I feel like there are better uses for a fantasy Tony than a paperweight. Well, I mean, we
I
gotta go.
guess, but he didn't have a paperweight, so what else was he gonna use?
If we have no better option than fantasy Tom Welling, we need to go get the fantasy Tony. So let's get this done. Let's get him booked and let's get busy.
Let's get busy. Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna take the bottle
Sure.
away from you and just keep it.
All right,
This
I'm
doesn't
gonna
look
say
like
that-
Narnia.
as we leave, I reach over the bar and grab another bottle and open it.
All right, I would say. Well, I was about to say it was a bad ending if you had your bottle taken away, but since you got a new one, still a bad ending because you're acting out of sponsorship.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna get fined.
I was gonna say you
Yeah.
only sponsor me with your beer. I gotta mix it up a little bit.
Not in the contract. Bifa,
Yes. I want a
you
bad
are up.
ending.
Wait, starting off strong. We're gonna have. I would say let's have you hang out with PD Kid. You're gonna run into each other at Michelle's Tavern, and you have just learned that even if you find the fantasy
Tom Welling.
Tom Welling is not going to join your stage production of A Fowl's Foul, and PD Kid is going to make fun of you.
Is that foul like the bird foul or like
Yeah, A
okay.
Fowl's Foul. So FOWLFOUL. It's one of the worst plays ever, but producers with hubris always attempt to be like, I'm the one who can make it good. I can fix her.
I'm sitting at the bar, like badly remembering the first lines and like miming them with like one hand as I massage my temples and just mutter to myself.
PD Kid, you're walking in the bar.
Remember your lines there. It's me, PD Kid.
Oh God, this guy.
Yeah, it's this guy here. Everyone just be yapping. But apparently you can't really yap very well if you can't remember your lines.
I don't see you doing anything that's gonna get
Well,
you
I've been
anywhere, Petey Kid. You're in the
Well, I've been
same bar with me.
That's true. I've been trying to get out of this terrible town for years, but I can't.
Well,
Butch is here.
I thought you and Butch were done.
He says we're done, but I'm not done with him.
Hmm.
I'm trying to get him to notice me, but I taped over his Smallville tapes. It's all he loves to watch. It's fantasy Tom Welling, fantasy Michael Rosenbaum. That's all he talks about. Why won't he notice me?
I mean, what are those? I like look up and stop and like look at Petey Kid. I'll be like, well, what do those guys have in common, Petey?
Well, one's bald and one's not in the show.
That's not something they have in common.
Yeah, they're
They're-
both actors.
They're both actors. They're both thespians on off-Broadway.
Lesbians.
Thespians. I mean, I
Oh.
don't pretend to know anybody's business.
Yeah.
They're both thespians off-Broadway, Smallville.
So you're saying if I get in the play, would you notice me?
Feel like you'd stand a chance. Now that brings my quality of life down significantly, but we really need an actor.
Say no more. I'm a lesbian. I've been doing theater for years. Well, not really. I watch a lot of theater. I watch a lot of movies, especially
same-
Smallville. It's not very
Same
good.
thing.
I think
Same thing.
I like Supernatural better.
Fantasy supernatural.
Yeah, fantasy. Oh, excuse me, fantasy Supernatural.
Please be correct here.
Yes.
Come correct or don't come at all.
I mean, I was hoping that executive producer Dick Wolf could find us some other option with that charisma of his, but here we are. I guess
Yeah.
you're my best option, PD Kid.
Let me know when it's curtain call. If that's what you say in the video, I think. I don't know.
Sure, that's what we call it.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
And I'll use my sending stone to let EP Dick Wolf know that we have our only option. Who's the lead in Files File?
Nobody yet.
All right, I'm gonna say that we are going to cast PD Kid as Ducky.
Ducky.
Aw,
Mhm.
Ducky.
Is that the lead or is that the foil?
I think it has to be the lead. We literally have no other options. I had my heart set on fantasy Tom Welling. It's just not gonna happen.
Oh, that's such a good setup.
The scene jumps to me. I'm taking a nap somewhere, and I hear my sending stone start buzzing. I look at it. It pretty much blinds me because I'm somewhere in the dark, maybe in a closet or something. And I just double tap the message to say that I liked it, and then I put my phone back down and go back to sleep.
All right, PD Kid, you are up. Do you want to establish a scene or do you want to?
I'm torn. I think I would get a good ending from that scene, but I'm also curious.
Well, that was Aoife's scene. So Aoife.
Oh, it's Aoife's
Wait.
scene. Okay.
Dude, Aoife, you're supposed to have a bad ending. You did have a bad ending. PD Kid's your star.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Tom
Perfect.
Welling.
I was gonna say, Bifa did not get the star that she wanted.
He's our Ducky.
I am Ducky. So I would like to establish a scene with Butch Massady. And in my head, I have this idea of like maybe I'm outside Michelle's Tavern with whatever script waiting for him, knowing that he would be by around this time, looking up and down with my script, just waiting for him to turn the corner. And then I start like saying the lines to myself. And as soon as he gets closer, I'm just like, oh, Butch.
Oh.
You all right?
Oh, hello, PD. What are you doing here?
Just reading my lines. You might have heard that I'm Ducky.
You're Ducky?
The Ducky leading the play.
They cast
We think
you
about
as
that.
Ducky?
Yeah, Beef I did. We were just chit chatting, pit patting about the theater, and told her I was a lesbian.
And she gave me the pot.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm natural, as you can see.
I guess
I think PD has like no hair.
anyone
like,
can be a
completely
lesbian
bald.
nowadays.
That's what they say. But just things gonna help me get out of this town and get away from you, but also maybe stay close to you. I don't know. We'll see.
You're never gonna leave this town.
Well, what? Cause you're here and you're stuck.
No, because
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
just
leaving.
like your father.
you're leaving. Where you gonna go?
Away from you. I'm gonna find someone who's playing Smallville on their TV. And I'm
Fantasy
gonna
Smallville.
Fantasy Smallville. And I'm gonna tape
Well,
it
you
on
just
my
wa-
VHSs.
You know, Beta Disc are better anyway.
Michael Rosenbaum's one of the best portrayals of Lex Luthor ever.
Fantasy Michael Rosenbaum.
Fantasy Michael Rosenbaum.
You know who could be your Lex Luthor?
Who?
Me.
You had your chance.
Did you notice
PD.
I did shave my head bald?
Right. So is that a sad ending for PD Kid?
I think so. I think that's a sad ending. It's not going the way that I want, but there's still enough drama and intensity there that, like, you never know.
It could be like a
What was that?
hate, and then just start making out enemies to lovers. Got it. Love it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So put a wrap in that scene for right now. Francielle, Butch Massady, you're up.
You invited me to your apartment after curtain call the next day.
After rehearsal or something like that. The show is not established yet.
Okay.
Maybe I sent you a message on my sending stone, be like, "Hey, come tomorrow." My roommates totally fucked the place up.
So after going to the tavern, I think I would just stop at a bodega for like a bag of chips or something. And I'm still kind of annoyed.
Fantasy bodega.
Wait, what are you
All
doing
right.
at the bodega?
Just getting a bag of chips.
You're buying fantasy Utz,
Yeah, I'm buying fantasy Utz. I'm looking at the different flavors.
fantasy barbecue, fantasy sour cream and onion, fantasy plain.
Oh man, they don't have my favorite flavor.
Where's the fantasy all dressed? Just
That's what I'm saying. They never have fantasy all dress. It's the best flavor because it's every flavor.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Actually, it's only like 3 flavors.
You're not here.
You're not in the scene!
Yeah, you're not in the scene.
I will look up from my search for fantasy all dressed chips and look at Butch Massady and see opportunity. I'm producer Bifa, and you would be?
Name's Butch Massady, ma'am.
Are you looking for work, Butch? Because I'm looking for a star.
A star.
You ever want to be a star, Butch?
If I were a star, I might be able to get out of this town. Yeah, I could be
All
a
right.
star. Fantasy Tom Welling was a star.
Don't speak that name around me. Now, Butch, I have my ducky. So you're gonna be my antagonist. You're going to be
Bucky.
That's what I thought too.
You already have a ducky?
Yeah, we already have a ducky. Don't worry about them. You will outshine them by far. I'm looking for a chickie. Can you be a chickie, Butch?
I don't know, Beefa. Does a fantasy elf poop in the woods? Just a regular elf, I guess.
Do they? Do they not have?
I don't know, guys.
Bathrooms? They're not fancy.
I'm
bathrooms?
pretty sure every single time I've seen Francielle walk into the woods, before he does so, he says, "I have to."
But then I see him jump up into a tree and just squat on the branch and poop off the branch like a bird.
Well, yeah, it's dangerous to poop on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
you're
like you don't know what's gonna
vulnerable.
jump up and get
Be
you. Yeah.
ambushed.
Yeah.
It's like that scene from Kingdom of Heaven.
I'm gonna say that I never stopped shaking Butch's hand, and I've got like a massive grip because I'm 6'4". I'm gonna say, well,
I'm sorry, you've got a massive what?
grip.
Oh, is that what you said? Okay.
It's what I said.
Beefa, can I just say your traps are incredible?
Well, thank you. I bet you say that to all the girls. You start tomorrow, Butch. See you bright and early.
All
That's
right.
a good ending. So many fingers and so many bowls of soup.
A lot of
good soup.
fingies, a lot of soup.
Good soup.
So it's up to me, right? I am quite upset with my producer roommate, and I'm trying to put on a good impression with Butch Massady. I don't want to get them involved with this, so I need to go find someone who definitely would not talk to Butch Massady. So I'm gonna go find PD Kid. I have messaged PD Kid to be like, hey, listen, I'm not really too hung up about the taping over Fantasy Smallville, but I do need someone's help right now. Can you meet me at the corner booth at Michelle's Tavern?
Would I know about this crush? Nothing serious.
No,
Okay, I just respond.
All right, you boy.
absolutely.
PD Kid will go to meet Pal in the corner booth of Michelle's Tavern.
I have a cold 6-pack of Lornia Light 2, the sequel. It's made with more hops and more malt, so it tastes maltier.
It doesn't really make it a lot of beer, does it?
It's diet malt.
Okay, diet malt. Malt.
Right. Yeah. It's like aspartame, but
Fantasy
what's how you
aspartame.
pronounce whatever you pronounce it.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Aspartame.
It's like that, but wheat instead of sugar. It's magic. I don't gotta explain shit,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, no. It's magic, baby.
Anyway, so it's super malty, and it basically tastes like you're drinking a loaf of bread. It's got like 8 calories.
I down the whole bottle.
Could you tell the notes of sourdough?
Yeah, that tasted pretty like it had some culture to it. It's sourdough.
Yeah, I wanted it pretty much to taste like an alcoholic sourdough pretzel.
Just need a little bit more salt. You'll have salt on your pretzel.
We'll do that for Lornia Light
That'd be
3,
perfect. That'd be perfect.
the revenge.
What you want to talk to me for?
Well, I know your past. I understand that this is not something that you want to be famous for and known for, but I know back when you were an assassin for hire, and I understand that you have that life behind you now, but I could use some help.
How do you know that?
Listen,
You a cop?
no,
You a fed?
I'm worse. I'm a small business owner.
Ugh.
Voice change got me so bad.
And listen,
What do you want?
I
What do you want from?
I
What do you
need
want
you
from
to
me?
do something for
Do you feel something pointy hitting your leg under the table?
is that a
Listen.
dagger, or are you just happy to see me?
Obviously, I'm not happy to see you. I'm afraid. What do you want from me?
Listen, listen.
You don't have to change your voice. You can talk regularly.
Oh, I thought we were just changing. I thought we were matching.
No,
each
this is
other's
my real
emotions, yeah.
voice. My other dumb British accent is a ploy.
Oh,
What do you want?
I didn't know. I thought we were just disguising our voice in case we're getting overheard.
I'm literally about to murder you at this table. What do you want?
Okay, all right. How about this? I don't necessarily need him dead, but I do need him to be beat up so bad that he spends time in the fantasy clinic so he's not messing up my apartment. The lease is only 1 more month, and then I can
Okay,
say,
then
"Oops,
just get
sorry,
get a new apartment. Wait, who do you want
it's
me
my
to beat up?
apartment. I own it. It's mine."
Oh, nice. Good job. That's awesome. It's a small business center. I'm sure they feel that's pretty good equity.
It's got its decent returns, and I'm rent hacking
Yeah.
by living in it. I'm living in the smaller
Yeah.
one. I'm renting out the bigger
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. Better than being on
Yeah.
the run. Yeah. So who do you want me to beat up?
Oh, EP Dick Wolf, executive producer Dick Wolf.
Okay.
Do you think
What do
you
I
could
get out
take
of
him
it?
in a fight? I'm pretty sure he knows kung fu.
Yeah, I could take him in a fight.
Excellent.
I'm an elite world assassin for the fantasy
know
Bard
Drunken-
City Interpol MI6.
Drunken
Right.
master, like
I
Yeah.
know Drunken Monkey style. So
It's a good beer, and all because
I
you
think-
trashed your apartment.
well, he lives there and he's constantly not doing dishes, and he clogged the toilet the other day.
Oh,
I was going to bed, right, and stumbles in. He's super loud, and he's like playing loud, like really loud music. And I look over, and it's like, what did he bring? He brought like freaking strippers or something like that. They probably weren't strippers. They probably just looked like that.
oh,
But
yeah, so
like,
inconsiderate.
what the heck? It's like
Yeah,
9 o'clock at night. People are going to bed.
I hate people like that.
Okay, sorry, it was
Inconsiderate
8:50.
roommates.
It was 8:52. But like, come on, like,
Jill, I'm
Party
sure there's
time
like
is at,
house
like-
rules. Yeah, party time.
yeah, party
is
time ends at
from-
like 7.
Yeah, it's when happy hour ends. Why it's called happy hour.
You're
That
right.
unhappy hour.
What's your rate?
What's my rate? Well, it might be difficult. I just got cast as the lead in this play. It might help me either get out of this small town or get me laid with the love of my life. So I might have to wait.
500 gold.
1,000 gold if you want me to do it before the play opening night.
You know what? 1,000 gold to do it on opening night.
It might be tough, but I think there's a part in the play where my character Ducky is indisposed for
Wait, what play is this?
a foul's foul.
The Ninja Star scene.
You know it? I mean, everyone
Oh,
knows it.
here's the deal: 1,000 gold. You just got to make sure that one of those ninja stars just finds it right in the shoulder of executive producer Dick Wolf.
You want me to hurt him or kill him?
You know what? At this point, I don't care.
Just make sure he has a clean shot of me sent from center stage. It's done. 500
All right.
now, 500 after.
I have 500 on me because I'm a very successful small business owner. And inside is coupons for the bodega for free packs of Lornia Light 2.
Beautiful. Also, lose my sentence to a number, and I walk off with the bag of gold.
since I set up a scene last time, I think I'm going to choose an ending, and I
Okay.
would like a good ending.
Okay. What do we think, guys?
You want a good ending?
I think that should be at rehearsal. I think right now Butch Massady and executive producer Dick Wolf are working on one of the pivotal scenes where Butch Massady does their famous foul soliloquy where they just kind of read off like the phone book
Mm-hmm.
and say
Mhm.
like, these are the people that live in our town. It's supposed to establish the world building. It's considered one of the worst scenes ever penned in theater.
But
can't wait to hear
I'm gonna
this.
make it good though.
Butch Cassidy, you're working on that EP. You are helping him sort of work through the emotional beats.
But is it Butch?
Yeah, Butch.
Okay, all right, Butch. Listen.
What a butch.
What a botch.
So your problem is, Butch,
What'd you
that
call me? Did you call me a batch?
the thing is that you're butching this scene up right now.
I
So
tell you, who's gonna butch it up is that PD kid.
see, I'm not the one who hired these people, so I don't have to deal with him. That's Beefa's problem. You have to feel the emotion of the fantasy phone book,
Mm-hmm.
the fantasy white pages. Not hearing it from you. I'm pretty sure
I'm a
there's
star.
two of you on stage. I'm not sure how you're doing that, but
I'm a star. Who are you? I
What do
mean,
you
I
call
actually I don't know who you are. Who are you?
I'm uh
Producer,
the,
executive producer, Dick Wolf.
Yeah. AKA the bank.
the E and the P in my name stand for something.
Extended play.
Yeah, no, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, executive producer, and that it happens to be what I am. My parents had high hopes for me, and here I am.
So did you become
I'm-
a producer because your name is executive producer?
Yes,
Sorry, Mr. Dick Wolf. Okay.
I appreciate you putting the stank on my name. That's how it's actually pronounced in my home village
The stank accent
in Producerton.
over the O.
Dick Wolf.
A star has to know these things. Now, about this phone book scene, how do I make it pop?
Well, see, that's your job as the actor.
All I have to really do is be better than that PD kid, that bitch.
Well,
Did you hear he
see-
taped over my Smallville VHSs?
Fantasy small.
All right,
Fantasy
All right.
Smallville? Season 8! Tom
Val.
Welling was reaching his peak as an actor!
slow it
Maybe
down
three
there.
things that Tom Welling has been
Just
in.
listen, Britch.
Remember
What I
that?
need
Remember
you
that Onion's supposed to get a
to-
happy ending here.
I just need you to take
Oh, we'll get a
take
happy
some
ending.
emotion. You know the stank that you put on my name. That's what you need to put into this scene. As you're reading these other names, put some emphasis on them. Some je ne sais quoi. You know,
Yeah.
which of course is French for stank.
Yeah. Wow, I don't know French, but wow, okay. You're like a real lesbian.
That's what I've
In
been
the
told.
theater.
I do like women. I hold
Yeah.
up my bottle and take another drink.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I trust you. All right, I'll put some extra stank on it just for you. Thank you.
And action.
Can you try to read the phone book?
Give the people what they want. I'm people.
Franciel, glorious leader of Bard City. Aoife. Like that. Is that stanky? Did I do it?
In fact, you put so much stank on that your mic clipped and cut out.
I was even facing away from it.
I
'cause
that was,
Did you pick it up?
Scene.
Did it pick up on my mic is the question.
it might have.
I just listened to EP Dick Wolf say that he was executive producer of this production.
co-executive producer, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here too.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I am going to be giving PD Kid a pep talk, and I find Fantasy Tom Welling's Tony in my locker immediately before this.
Whoa.
Yeah. PD, you're doing a great job. You just got to keep it together, PD. You did nothing wrong, PD.
Thank you. I don't think I did anything wrong. I've just been practicing my lines, doing my vocal warm-ups. Me.
Perfect.
pretty good,
perfect,
right?
Perfect. Just keep it together. Keep a low profile. I know.
What do you mean low profile?
Don't worry about it, Petey. You're doing great. You're doing great. I'm sure that you didn't intentionally steal Fantasy Tom Welling's Tony. You didn't put it in my locker.
I know nothing about no Tony fantasy, Tom Welling Tony. All right, I didn't find him. Do you know what you're talking about?
Look, the only alternative is that I stole Fantasy Tom Welling's Fantasy Tony, and we
Yeah.
both know that I don't have the dexterity for that. It was you. It couldn't have been me. Anyway,
You got
keep it together, PD.
You keep it together. I mean, you keep it together. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, sorry about that. Fantasy Tom Welling just does something to me because of, Butch. His fascination with him. But no, I will keep it together. I want to blade it. Get Tucky.
Like, out of character, I absolutely stole this Tony, and I need to get my drinking under control.
I think there's already enough going on in my head that's just like, I can't believe I can't even trust myself anymore.
Well, it's because you steal Fantasy Tonys from Fantasy Tom.
Well, maybe he shouldn't come to Bard City to do a signing. And then go up and, be like, oh, Fancy Tom, I love you so much. Why don't you come back to my tavern? And I steal from him. After giving him so many kisses.
I like that it is canon that Fantasy Tom Welling brings his Fantasy Tony everywhere he goes.
Tom Welling in the chat right now.
I really hope so.
He hasn't been relevant for a very long time.
If Tom Welling,
So
We're
it could
also
just be on
we
Twitch. It could just be
apologize.
flipping through.
Also, Tom, well, we're really sorry if you're in chat right now. You hate us. I'm sure you do a bunch of conventions and stuff.
Based on the
You're doing
little
great.
things that I know about Tom Welling, I guarantee that he just searches his own name on Google, Twitch, and like just to see what people are saying about him. And he's gonna find this stream and he's gonna watch it and be like, I can't
That's exactly
believe
what it's
they're
like.
talking about me. Let's go.
Yeah, I would just
What-
say that the solution to Tom Welling and Butch is just to be better than Tom Welling, especially now that you have his Tony, and I'll hand over the Fantasy Tony.
PD Kid, you got the Tony. Like you were currently possessing it.
Yes.
I would say that the moment you touch the Tony, the Fantasy Tony, it actually imbues you with magical lesbian powers.
Yes.
So you are as good as lesbian as Tom Welling, as Fantasy Tom Welling.
Perfect. I think that's a pretty good ending.
That's why he carries it around everywhere. Because
Yeah.
without it, he's nothing.
Right.
So yeah, I wanna do
It's his
that. And like,
phylactery.
yeah, and like when I touch the Tony, like I grow curly, like nice full head of curly hair, like Tom Welling, Fantasy Tom Welling.
I'm not Lex
All right,
Luthor
so-
anymore. I'm Superman.
Now that
Fantasy
you've got
Superman.
now that you've got your fantasy acting powers from the Fantasy Tony from Fantasy Tom Welling, what do you want to do? That could be the whole scene, is that you touch the Tony, you become fantasy, you like in the moonlight, you go like, ah,
Yeah.
and you grow one curl, and then
That's it, just one single curl. Like
yeah.
what is his name from Full Metal Alchemist?
Armstrong.
I was gonna say Charlie Brown. We are now on to the tilt. We are 10 rounds in. The thing about the tilt is that everything is going to go wrong. I'm going to move all these dice real quick, and we're going to put text here.
So what do we choose
It's
from?
time for the
You choose the big category first.
What about a little tragedy? It is a play.
For the folks in chat, the options are mayhem, tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, and failure.
I think I'm going to go with Mayhem.
Always a great one. Addie, go ahead and pick an extra drill down into either of those. And you can only use the numbers that are still rolled here. Of the dice that still remain, we do not have any threes. So you have every option but 3.
So help me out, chat. Any option but 3, which number should I pick?
Yeah, you guys don't actually know what's behind that number, but
You'll find out.
4.
4. Okay. So I will pick. I'm going to pick 4 for tragedy, which is death right on time.
And then Aoife, you have still all those options available. Everything but 3.
I'm going to go with 6 for misdirected passion.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh.
That's gonna be good. That's juicy. That's spectacular, guys. All right, so Butch Massady, what do you want to do?
I'm going through my lines just one more time.
So who do you want to talk with in this scene?
Um
This is the time. You guys need to pick up your chemistry, and also PD Kid's a much better actor than you right now.
I'll do a scene with Powell.
All right, so am I invited to see? Are we rehearsing at Michelle's Tavern, or are we rehearsing at my apartment?
Yeah, we're rehearsing at your apartment. So thanks. Wait, you go.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Wait,
just if you want to do it one more
it's-
time.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I'll go through it. And after all, what is a sweet kiss but a fading memory? And what is a warm hand? I'll hold up my hand in front of my face just for dramatic effect. But a lonely night. And what is
You're right.
really?
What I feel like you're missing your passion here. I
How
feel
would
like
you do it?
need to. Well, I would. It's Chicky, right?
Yeah, Chicky. Sugar plum duck fairy.
I'm very familiar with the play. I was tree number 4 in high school. First, and then I stand up and I take Butch Massady's hand and I say, first stand like this. And I like sort of stand behind him.
You're so strong.
And thank you. It's I work out. I have a rowing machine. It's in the basement of this townhome. It's not in the apartment.
Yes,
it's
yes,
shared
it is.
amongst-
It's right. It is there.
You see my rower?
Yeah, I saw. There are like 3 people using it at the same time. Why do so many people live in this townhouse?
Yeah, it's a good erg. It makes my glutes really. It works with my glutes really well. So anyway, if you take your hand here and say, "This hand, a warm hand, or a lonely night,
Yeah.
a soft kiss
Oh,
beneath the moonlight." Quack.
that's really good. Wow, I never thought of doing it like this.
Right. It's just the shape of someone's ass quack underneath a lone lamplight, just like that. Why don't you try that?
Okay, what is...
Let's try. I really need you. I think the passion really needs to be put straight into the microphone and potentially clip into the other one.
Yeah.
Wait, fourth wall break? What is that?
What if a warm hand is just a lonely night? Quack! I'll hold up my hand and interlock my fingers with yours and say,
What are you gonna say, Benny? What are you gonna say?
what if the night weren't so lonely?
That's not in the play. You're supposed to say quack.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah. No, you're right. I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
wait.
just do what the play says.
Oh, but
No, you know what? I think I'm late for something.
no, don't go.
No, I'm late.
Oh no.
I'm
What
late.
am I doing?
I have to go meet Michael Rosenbaum.
That was a
Fantasy
bad-
Michael
Fantasy Michael Rosenbaum.
Talk shit about Allison Mack.
Fantasy
Fantasy
Mac.
Allison Mac.
Fantasy Allison Mack.
Is Fantasy
Alright.
Allison Mack also in a cult?
A Butch trips over the row machine on the way out.
Oh, God.
It's the communal space.
I'm fine.
I would like to have a meeting with Bifa about the fact that their chickie might be late tonight for opening night
Oh, okay.
because of the emotional trauma.
Okay.
Also, side note, I like that we use duck noises for the character named Chicky.
It's a foul's foul. It's not a good play.
yeah.
Weird.
It's one of the many problems.
Yeah, this is one of the many critiques they get.
Executive co-producer Bifa.
Yes.
First off, this conversation is sponsored by Lorneo Light 2.
The sequel.
I'll hold up the can to the fourth wall.
Yeah, we're both, whatever the fourth wall direction is, we're both holding cans and it's facing the camera.
Directly right into the camera.
Bifa, I wanted to share with you my thoughts on your lead antagonist, Butch Massady, and also my thoughts on this refreshing yet low-calorie adult beverage.
Why, of course, you're always welcome to share your thoughts and feelings with me, Powell. Let's do so over these refreshing Lornia. Shoot.
Lornea Light 2,
The sequel.
Yes,
We'll fix
absolutely.
We'll fix it in post.
Please also don't make sure you don't drink it because we're not allowed to drink it in a commercial.
I'll spit it back out into the can.
The refreshingness of it all. I think Butch Massady has come very far in his ability to act, but I'm worried that he's going to be acting with a heavy heart.
Oh, well, what's wrong with Butch?
I do not think they're out of Lornea Light 2, the sequel, the refreshing one, but I think perhaps he's thinking about a heartbreak.
Is it that damn PD kid? That Fantasy Tony stealing PD kid?
No.
If I would have known, I would never have hired these two.
I hope not. But I was wondering if you could. I heard that Butch Massady finds inspiration from executive producer Dick Wolf because executive producer Dick Wolf was able to get the best out of him during the phone book monologue soliloquy.
Classic moment.
I think if you could make sure that executive producer Dick Wolf is sitting directly in the center of the audience, that perhaps Butch Massady will be able to see Dick Wolf's comforting presence.
Got it. Yeah, I'll direct one of the spotlights away from the stage and place it directly on EP Dick Wolf.
In the middle of the front row.
Perfect. I can see your vision.
Especially during the Ninja Star scene.
Yeah. I want to see that passion on Butch Massady's face. And if that's what it takes to get it out of him, I'll make sure that executive producer Dick Wolf is in the limelight.
I think it needs to be directed the right way. The directed passion.
We'll get
Perfect.
something out of him. Don't worry.
You're not here.
Wait.
EP Dick
All right.
Wolf.
So is that a happy ending for me because I'm getting Dick Wolf to be where I want him to be?
Yes.
I would like to set up a scene. PD Kid. I'd say we're also working on lines, but now that he has the Fantasy Tony and has turned into a great lesbian, I don't have many notes for him. He's just going through his lines, and I'm just complimenting him over and over and over again.
Yep.
So
Chipok!
or not, Tibok? That is the question. 'Tis nobler in the minds of the slings and box an outrageous fortune.
Honestly, PD man, that was great.
Who are you again? Sorry, I was too
Ex-
busy just being a lesbian.
executive
Oh, EP Wolf, Dick
something.
Wolf?
Yeah. Yep.
Apologies,
That's
Mr.
me.
Dick Wolf. PD
That's
Kid
me.
at your service.
Yeah, that's quite the level of service.
Mr. Wolf, I apologize, Mr. Dick Wolf. If you don't mind, do you mind if I'll practice the ninja star scene with you here?
Yeah,
It would only take a moment of your time, and you really don't have to move. You don't really have to do anything.
yeah,
Just sit there in that seat, preferably center row.
I can't stand in one place for too long, and I
It's
start
a
to
great thing. You just gotta sit
Well,
down. You
yeah,
just
that
sit.
requires getting off stage and
Oh, let me help you. And I jump down off the stage and I pick up EP Dick Wolf and I put him in the exact
I
seat
want you to put your hands like on my hips and then lift me.
like a ballet.
Yes,
And I do that exactly.
and I start to I blush a little bit.
Oh, Mr. Dick Wolf, you're blushing.
Oh, PD. You're so strong.
Yeah, doing some new things to really amplify my lesbian powers.
I have to say that it's working.
Brilliant.
And
So
as-
I'll be right. You just stay right there, and I'll go right, and I jump right back on
As
stage.
he sits me down, I touch his forearm and just slowly run my fingers down to his fingertips as he goes back to climb up on stage.
That you see like assassins or secret agents do, and I'm just like, I stop myself before I do anything. Like, oh, apologize, Mr. Dick Wolf. I get a little antsy sometimes when people sneak up on me unexpectedly. And I let go of his finger. I jump back
Alright,
on
so
stage.
is this a bad ending because Onion or Dick Wolf is getting positioned to get hit with a throwing star or 8 throwing stars because that's the scene.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
starting to feel some kind of way about PD Kid.
I
I think
if I had to say, it's a bad ending for Dick Wolf.
I think it's a bad ending for PD Kid because he's starting to fall in love.
PD Kid is definitely not falling in love with you. Just saying.
Are you sure?
And
Seems like
swore
wish.
he'd never fall in love.
Yeah, you
again.
wish.
I'm going to set up a scene with Butch Massady, and I am with Butch Massady in Michelle's Tavern, emptying out bottles of Lornia Light 2 and replacing it with tequila. We're going through this, and I'm putting them in a 6-pack for Butch. I'm like, now, Butch, I'm going to set things up. We're going to make sure that we have co-producer, executive producer Dick Wolf front and center so you don't have to fear anything. Just talk to him. The rest of us aren't there. The crowd's not there. It's just you and EP Dick Wolf.
Okay. Because I got a lot riding on this. I'm trying to I'm actually trying to make it big in fantasy New York.
Aren't we all, kid? Aren't we all? I got a lot to prove, and you're gonna prove it. You're gonna prove it, Butch.
We're
Now.
gonna make it together, Beefa. We're gonna get out of here.
A little tear will run down the corner of my eye. Now you get these to executive producer Dick Wolf and break a leg.
All right. Thank you, Beefa.
Fantastic.
I'll run these right over.
That's it.
Okay. It's a good ending.
Mhm.
Is it opening night?
I think so.
I think we're here. All right. So how far do you have anything you want to do on opening night or do you want to go straight to the play?
To me. All right, do rehearsal with EP, sit in front and center, know exactly where he is.
I'm going to be sitting 2 seats away from EP Dick Wolf because
Okay.
yeah, I want to make sure that if it does look like intentional that I can be like, oh no, I was so scared the entire time. Like watch my scared. Whoa! Oh no!
I'm a
Did I
top-rated
look
beautiful
convincing?
lesbian. Yeah,
Ah!
it's pretty good. I mean, I have a few notes, but one lesbian to a future lesbian. You could use some tips. Work on it. Anyways,
Mhm.
just wondering.
Oh
And
wow!
don't worry, it's not going to look intentional. But do you know where obviously I know where my counterpart will be. Do you know where Miss Beefa will be during the play?
I'm not sure. I don't care. As long as she is making sure that she is sharing a cold beverage of Lornia Light 2, the sequel.
Of course.
Beautiful, brilliant.
So, question: is it going to be 1 inch star or is it going to be all 8?
I thought it was 6.
Yes,
Is it
it's
8?
6.
Should I
It's
have 8?
originally in the play, but if you had a revision,
Oh no, if it's 8, no, I was just practicing with 6, but 2 more, that's not gonna throw me off
yeah.
whatsoever.
I like to imagine that they're also not they're not thrown all at once. They are thrown individually. So the just 8
That's how I had in
accidents
my
of
head.
like, oh no, ah.
Well, guess we'll find out on opening night.
All right, I think it's a good ending for you,
I think it's a brilliant ending.
which is great. Oh, great to come into the last round with mostly bad endings left. Butch Massady, you are up. I think it's the curtains are opening up.
Maybe I'll see PD backstage, and I'm wearing my chicky mask, and
I'll have my ducky mask on.
I'll PD, is that you? I can barely see anything through this stupid mask.
Yes, it is me. I understand how you couldn't tell by my new beautiful, luscious hair.
Oh, how could you didn't have that
Oh.
when we were together?
Well, because I became a lesbian, and sometimes that doesn't align with what is right, but maybe it could change.
Oh,
Still
I've
have
heard-
that.
I've heard that one before. Nice try.
Oh yeah, you've heard the same old Butch Massady. Butch Massady and the PD kid. Remember when we were them?
Yeah. Oh man, we'd ride into town. The very
gotta-
foundations would shake.
But then you got obsessed with that damn fantasy Tom Welling.
He's charming as hell.
Yeah, he knows even more charming. I am. And then I turn around and walk away.
Whoa.
Your hair whips in my face, and I'm just stunned.
I think it's a bad ending for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm
Maybe you
shook.
saw what you were missing, but now you have to act in the rest of the play with this
Mhm.
emotional baggage. I think the first act goes totally fine. I mean, it's horrible. It's awful. There's like also like probably like 15 people in the audience in a area that has like 500 seats. This is not a
The
well
soft-
attended play.
It's a soft opening.
I think this is the grand opening.
I was gonna say I've got a soft opening.
Dollar in the jar.
That's 6 more monsters that are going to appear, Onion. You just need
During
6 more
intermission, I am so nervous that I am actually just drinking a gin and tonic versus one of my own brews.
Oh.
Wow.
things.
And I'd like to talk with Bifa.
I'm at the bar watching you drink a gin and tonic. I'm gonna ask the bartender for a frozen beverage, even though they are way backed up. Tickets are like 8 deep, and I asked for a daiquiri.
Yeah,
fantasy
somehow there were only like 15 people in the whole theater, but there's like 60 people in line at the bar.
It's still like an open, just like bar. The front of the theater is a running bar.
Right.
It's the
there's
only
like-
way they're gonna make money.
So you're asking for a drink that requires a blender, and I'm gonna walk
Mhm.
up. And, I'm so nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I-
I'm the one that has all this money to lose on this.
I mean, I'm sponsoring all of this, so I'm also losing a lot of money on this.
Well,
And I look in your hand and I do not see a Lornia, and I just don't give a shit anymore. Mainly because I'm not really nervous about the money situation. I'm really so with the monologue right after the throwing star scene. Are we going to make sure that executive producer Dick Wolf is there providing moral and physical support to?
I have it covered. Nothing can go wrong. I've given Butch Massady plenty of gifts to help encourage EP Dick Wolf to both come and sit center stage. I'll be there as well. I'll be there to make sure he sits and stays.
I down a gin and tonic and I lean on the bar and try to bother the bartender so much so that I actually end up missing when intermission ends and I miss the first 10 minutes. But I think that's the end of what I just want to make sure that he's positioned right. I think it's a happy ending for me.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
Off the table.
Yeah, it just
Why?
changed to a bad ending. You threw the dice off the table. It's gone.
Was the
All right.
background always grass?
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
That's cool, right?
EP.
I think I'm gonna have an interaction with PD Kid, and it can only go one of two ways. And it's when intermission is over and the play starts back up. I've been watching PD Kid and now incredible acting skills. And I'm in my seat like this, just watching, enjoying. My eyes are just going.
Locking eyes with me with my ducky mask on.
I keep sighing very loudly so like everybody in the theater can hear it.
He's so dreamy.
Is it the most famous scene in a Faust Foul?
Mm-hmm.
The scene? It's the Ninja Star scene.
During this Ninja Star scene, I imagine it's some not many words are spoken, but it's very theatrical dance wise and movement. And there's whatever lighting we have, whatever cool fabrics that can be thrown in the air, dancing as people are going. And I'm just in the middle. And as EP is just continuously locking eyes with me, I stare at him and I pull out one Ninja Star. And then my other hand pulls out a second. And I do a cool twirl and I throw the first one right at EP. And as the first one leaves my hand, because I imagine also Chicky is on stage with me as like the
Yes.
antagonist
Oh yeah,
dancing with
yeah. It's
me.
there. You guys are like dance battling, like it's a.
Yeah. I threw the first one at EP and I look at I said Dicky. Chicky as I have the second one, but I don't throw it at Chicky. I throw it at Pal, who is 2 seats away. While I do that, I'm looking at Chicky the whole time. And I do a twirl, 2 more Ninja Stars. I do it like behind the neck. Because Bifa, you're next to Pal, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I throw the third Ninja Star at Bifa. And then I twirl back and look at Chicky and pull out the rest of the Ninja Stars. And I throw them at Chicky. But I don't hit Chicky. They all hit around him. And I look at him and say, "You want to get out of this terrible town? Now's the time." And I look at the crowd and I go like this, and then just sparks,
Okay.
smoke,
Yeah.
chaos.
So that's a bad ending for Dick Wolf because you just got hit with a Ninja Star. This is not a mechanic. I'm just gonna roll to see how bad the damage was for. Okay, so 6 for Dick Wolf. So you
You're dead.
Beefa, what do we get for you? Beefa 1.
Lucky.
And for me, it's 4.
You're in
So,
Lease the ICU.
yeah, like Dick Wolf just got hit like in the jugular.
But with compression, it'll be fine.
Yeah, you're not gonna die quite yet. You're gonna die.
I
You're gonna die
pour-
right
I
on time.
I take my bottle of whiskey and I pour it on my open wound to clean the wound and take a sip of it. And it's at this point I announced that I had cancer the whole time and I was gonna die.
Jesus.
All right, next one. Beefa.
I've been hit by a A-star. I'm pretty close to EP being next to him, and I'm going to see him with whiskey. I'll be like, this is my last time. This is my last chance to make it. I don't feel so good. And I'll smack the whiskey bottle that he's using to clean his wound out of his hand and replace it with a Lornia Light 2, the sequel. And I'll wave the press over with a can of Lordia Light 2, the sequel, in my hand and say, wouldn't have it any other way. And die.
You only took one
You
damage,
barely
though.
got nicked.
Yeah.
I am not healthy. My blood is 90%.
No, getting the life insurance, then you pretend to be dead, and then you're not.
Like that.
All right.
I wish I was that
Yeah.
smart.
Alright, so-
Bifa and executive producer Dick Wolf both have clotting problems.
Yeah,
due
they
to their
both been
alcoholism.
taking blood thinners, and you're not supposed to do that while you're drinking.
So you die. Dick Wolf is on the deathbed. PD Kid, let's bring this one home.
With a glorious ending, as I throw all these ninja stars, death right on time, and also maybe some misdirected passion. While the flares, the pyrotechnics, the smoke come up in the air, and I look over at Butch Massey with all these ninja stars around him again. Butch Massey and the PD Kid one more time. Love you, Butch. And then as the smoke kind of clears, PD Kid's off stage, and then the ducky mask remains. And that's it. I'm
Is that
gone.
how we? Is that it? Is that how we end this?
And
I got out of the
scene.
terrible town
And the
with
scene
the,
out of
with the Tony Award.
with the Tony Award.
My God.
All right, guys. Brilliant. That was brilliant. So we need to figure out how this all ends. So what you do for the aftermath is that you roll all your dice, and that determines sort of like how bad things go for you. I'm going to start with Butch Massady. So yeah, it's not great. You have the rough ending, which is you're getting whipped like a rented mule for starters, and you'll remember this episode for all your diminished days. The lesson you learned will be profound, lingering, and painful. How would you interpret that for the ending of Butch Massady?
I have no idea. I don't know what lesson I just learned.
You should have gotten with PD Kid. You shouldn't have divorced him. Duh.
At the end of your days, you were like, oh man, I should have. Oof. I also rolled a red 5. I'm in the same boat. I have the ninja star in my shoulder, and I thought I could possibly get out of a bad roommate situation by hiring an assassin, and it's totally blown up in my face. The love of my life just wouldn't talk to me anymore because they got ghosted by their ex-husband and couldn't ever think of me at all. And yeah, so I'm lonely, bleeding, and also my beer like totally flopped. Everyone hated it.
Yeah, it was great.
It was really bad. Executive producer or red. See how that goes for you.
Just as I'm about to die, I pull out my badge and say to Powell, "You're under arrest. This was a sting operation."
And also, you had cancer.
And also,
All right.
I have cancer.
All right, so your ending is savage, as in something is broken or mashed. Maybe you got a permanent limp or a bad reputation, plus you totally fail.
But I don't die. At
You don't
least
die.
Yeah,
Right,
you're
yeah,
definitely,
you
like-
forever are changed. Bifa,
3 white.
the stress and trauma from your little adventure are going to haunt you forever. Bits of your soul are destroyed, and you're going to be missing a piece or two. In a few years, children are going to cry when you get too close. All your plans have ended in complete ruin.
I'm gonna say that
Oh my
I'm
God.
settling my estate. Sorry, my cat is biting my calves. Get out of here. I'm settling my estate, and the children are crying because in Bard City, you still owe money after you die. My estate executors are being hounded by loan sharks and Lornia Light to the sequels attorneys.
Mhm.
And I'm only remembered for the suffering that I've caused everyone,
Mm.
and not for my great business acumen and taste in plays.
And the last one is PD Kid, and you rolled a white 10. So you made it out with dignity intact through some fluke. There might even be a little profit or self-respect or something. Time to throw a little party for all your friends.
Imagine I'm like on a beachside cliff, like in Croatia, Italy, throwing
Fantasy
a big
Croatia.
party. Yeah, fantasy Croatia. Sorry, just the top lesbian of the world. Like I'm hanging out with fantasy Nicolas Cage and fantasy Pedro Pascal, and we do fantasy drugs. And she's like, "Tell us about your life, PD Kid." And I'm like, "Well, it all started with a ninja star.